Hello, my cool Cancers. Welcome to my channel. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the mid-month of September until the mid-October range. I apologize for the delay. I have been extremely busy and I have been unable to complete my readings, but this is divine timing. Remember, please, that time is fluid, and if this does not resonate with you, then this was not your reading. It's impossible to reach every Cancer out there. However, if this does resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's go ahead and jump right into the reading, shall we? In the center of your reading, we have the Three of Discs. I feel like some of you might be going through it right now. I will say that. Not in too bad. I feel like a lot of it's in the headspace, but in your current position, the Three of Discs is all about, it's the Three of Pentacles, by the way. It's all about teamwork, building, collaborating, working together. This can be a family dynamic or a work dynamic or a roommate dynamic. Working together, building on something. It can be collaborations of some kind. Crossing you, we have the Three of Swords. So I feel like you've been heartbroken in the past. If this collaboration and this teamwork is pertaining to a romantic relationship, maybe you're afraid of what has happened in the past. We'll go further into that in the reading. But I feel like for some of this just could be conflict, or perhaps a fear of things not working out in your favor because of past experiences. The bottom of your reading, we have the Ace of Discs, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So in the past, we have some sort of a opportunity, a career opportunity, or some type of a material opportunity that may have presented itself to you. This is about abundance, prosperity, material gains, that type of thing. In your recent past, we have the Six of Cups, or the Nine of Cups, I'm sorry, reversed. So I feel like in the recent past, you've been a little bit pessimistic, perhaps you've been a little bit pessimistic about your current situation, whether we're talking about general overall situation or total situation, romantic situation. This can pertain to anything really. In the upright, it's all about wish fulfillment, joy, happiness, right? And remember, these energies can always be reversed depending on who you are and your own situation and your own path. In the reverse, it can be the same thing, but I feel like for more of you, something kind of has disappointed you about either a love situation, a work situation. Crowning your reading, we have the Ace of Swords. So this is breakthroughs, new ideas. Maybe you have a new idea, but I feel like for a lot of you, this is mental clarity over the situation. You're thinking very clearly and decisively regarding this situation. This can also mean communication. Maybe you are wanting communication from someone, or for someone to perhaps speak their mind with you, speak their truth. This is all about speaking your truth. And mental breakthroughs, mental clarities. This can also be triumph over obstacles. Maybe that's what you're focusing on. Maybe you're focusing on perhaps a work situation, doing what you need to do. Perhaps this can be a realization about a love situation that you're in and speaking your truth. That's in your mind space. In the near future, we have the Son of Swords. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is actually you, because you're thinking about speaking your truth. And the Son of Swords, that's what he does. He speaks his truth, using his intelligence and his rationality and holding nothing back. I feel like This is fast thinking. This is achieving goals. This is taking no mercy, nothing stopping you. If this is you, you're thinking about speaking your truth. This is if you do speak your truth, whether that be to a person. This can also be communication. This can also be an air sign around you as well. In your fear position, we have the Six of Cups. In the upright, the Six of Cups is about nostalgic memories from the past, reconnection with people from the past. It was sideways, so this can just be you fearing something from your past. Someone did something to you in your past and you're fearing the same situation. Maybe you've been betrayed in the past, thus the Three of Swords, and you're afraid of that happening again. Maybe someone around you you're not trusting because of situations in your past. How people view you. I feel like some of you might think that you're kind of in a negative headspace right now, perhaps, or perhaps feeling a little bit trapped within a situation. Maybe you're tied financially to someone, that can be, and you're afraid to trust them. This can just feel also trapped in a work situation or a lack of work situation. In your host position, we have the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is about courage. It's about fast change. It's about quick decisions. I feel like you're wanting that fire energy. You're wanting that movement. You're wanting action. Maybe someone around you is not showing you the action that you require. They're not taking action. The action that was promised to you, or that you were hoping that they would make. Maybe somebody's all talk and no action for some of you. Or maybe you're just wanting to change. Maybe you're just wanting change. Maybe you're just wanting movement. This can also be travel. Maybe you're wanting to take a trip, clear your mind. In the outcome, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. I feel like in your mind space, you're considering making a decision, but you're narrowing it down as far as what you're going to do in your decision. Where you had options in the past, you're reflecting upon those options and deciphering which one, what should stay and what should go, what to be rid of and what to hang on to. This can be material items, something so simple as that. This can be pets. This can be things around you, jobs. But you're narrowing it down. You're going to, in your mind space. I don't see you taking quick, swift action and being impulsive. Maybe you're wanting to take action, but you haven't quite gotten up the courage to take the action that is needed in order for you to achieve fulfillment. We have the Daughter of Swords. She's in the reverse. So this can be gossip for some of you. This can be gossip in the workplace. This can also be not speaking your truth, holding back from saying, possibly from saying hurtful words, or possibly internalizing. As a water sign, I completely understand that. You've been hurt in the past, and we have a tendency to hang on to things. And then we internalize them, and we don't speak our truth. We also have the Five of Discs. So This can be isolation. This can be a change in finances or a loss of some kind. But I feel like this is just you thinking about doing things differently. This can be trying a new way of doing things. I feel like you've lost some sleep over whatever the situation is for some of you. We have the Nine of Swords. But in the reverse, this tells me that it's over. That part of this process is over. You've been worrying. The Nine of Swords is about worry. It's the nightmare card. Sleepless nights, insomnia, worry. But in the reverse, this tells me either you're resisting that worry or it's almost completed. You're finished with worrying about this. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Success is around the corner. This is completion. This is financial security. This is wealth. Maybe you're waiting on some type of your financial finances to change in some way, and that is coming. It's on the way. Maybe it's causing you some battles within your home. If it's not finances, then this is just abundance, fertility, success. Success is on the way. But you have to maintain your authority. The Emperor is very rational. He's very practical. He's very powerful. He's not the most compassionate man in the world, but sometimes you have to make a decision and be decisive. He's all about authority and being decisive to take action. He knows what he wants. He's not going to take no for an answer. I feel like for a lot of you, this is going to be your energy. After taking time to think about this situation, you're in control. Remember that you are in control. And there's always a solution. But this is you standing in your power. This is you drawing the line in the sand, saying, okay, this is what I want, this is what I need. If you can't provide that for me, then what good are you? Sorry. That can also be a person in authority as well. I see it as a fatherly figure. Perhaps you need to speak to a fatherly figure for assistance in some way, but for most of you, I feel like that's you just standing in your power. Because underneath, we have the Son of Discs. And he's all about an opportunity, growth, something tangible. He's all about reliability, long-term goals, achieving things, wishes coming into reality in a very realistic and tangible way through perseverance. He's all about perseverance. This can be you. This can also be someone coming towards you with some type of offer. This could be a material offer, something realistic, an offer of collaboration with someone, an opportunity, a job opportunity for those of you who are looking for something right now. This can be also an earth sign or someone with earth in their chart. Doesn't have to be. I feel like I read these mostly as energies and attitudes. The court cards to me a lot of times are attitudes. Sometimes you'll do a reading and you'll get the same person will have the same, like, let's say, I don't know, King of Wands. They always come across that way because that's maybe they're a fixed sign and that's their attitude. But the next week they can show up as something else because that's their current state. I feel like for many of you, this is you though. Long-term success, achievement. Mostly speaking of the material world, this one. And that's what I'm seeing it as. A goal, an objective, something coming your way that's going to bring you abundance, fulfillment, or something tangible. I'm going to pull some additional messages for my Cancerians. What do my Cancers need to know? Spirit, angels, please show me what they need to know. Patience. This is Temperance. This is keeping your own emotional state under control and balanced. Finding balance within your life and within yourself. It speaks of patience as well. This is a very slow moving energy towards something tangible. Maybe you have a long-term goal and it requires patience for some of you. I feel like, and as I lifted that up, here's this Temperance. Same exact card right underneath that. Patience. Keeping things under control. Knowing that if you're going through an emotionally turbulent time, that it will end quickly. Since you guys are ruled by the moon, I feel like that can change every 3 days, 2 to 3 days. The moon sign changes, and I feel like you guys kind of move with it. You're ruled by the moon and the tides. Any additional messages for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? What does Cancer need to know? What does Cancer, angels, spirit guides, ancestors? Triumphant success. There's success in your future. If you're waiting on a long-term achievement, it's in the future. I can't tell you how long. Everyone's on their own path with their own goals. But this is just a reassurance that success is coming. You will be successful with or without whomever or whatever you are dealing with now. It's coming, I assure you. Okay. Any additional messages? Additional messages for my Cancers, mid-September through mid-October. Any additional messages? That's weird. Let's shuffle these real quick. It's always nice to keep in mind that with tarot, it doesn't predict the outcome, it predicts the outcome in your current place, and it can change. It's basically a reflection of your conscious and subconscious mind and your energy. Material and spiritual prosperity. So, I feel like this is another earthy energy. This doesn't happen overnight. If you look at him, he's looking off into his empire. It might have taken him a while to build this, but he looks just so happy, just staring off into his kingdom. And who's to say if there's anyone else in his kingdom but himself? He could be there alone, or he could have a loving partner right behind him, but he did it. And we can just take note that his success was based on his efforts. And that putting too much faith and relying on others too much can steer us away from our own personal success. Keep that in mind. I'm gonna close it out at that. Thank you so much, you guys. Please like, share, subscribe, and for a personal reading, please contact my email below. Thank you so much, and you guys have a great rest of your month. Love and light.